BrokerIPTV.com. News and views from the Real Estate Connect 2008 in New York City.
I'm with Mark Lesswing. He's the CTO for the National Association of Realtors. Found him here at Inman Connect, New York City, 2008. And I know, Mark, you were, I don't know if you were on stage the other day with Brad, but Brad was talking about some past subjects and things of nature. This year's theme being the market. I'm just curious what the Chief Technology Officer for the National Association of Realtors is thinking in regards to 2008 and where we're going with our technology there.
Well, Mark, thanks. Great question, by the way. So if you look at where the technology is going and the impact on the market that we've had, it's really about connecting with the consumer here. And the slowdown is really, we have to make sure we don't erode the confidence of the consumer. So we must engage in this conversation and keep in the conversation as the market comes back. So technologies that come forward, such as the social media phenomena, videos, engage the consumer. Even though they may not be ready to buy right now or sell right now, they're engaged. So the more we engage them, we can weather the storm. As the market turns around, they're going to turn right back to the real estate professional.
What are we doing at move.com or realtor.com as far as trying to put realtors more in the transparent mode?
I think you've seen in the last 6 months more tools that really engage the consumer. You want to be able to engage the consumer so they feel empowered. If you look at some of the great thinkers in the early part of the internet, like Marshall McLuhan, some basic marketing things, the medium is the message, and the user is the context. You're seeing realtor.com move to the user is the context. They feel empowered with new tools and search techniques, be able to map communities, get involved with what so that the website's about them, so the user's the context. It's really not about the listings that are there. The listings are the basis, and they're a draw, but you must engage the consumer.
Right, exactly. Well, I guess really maybe move or realtor.com's, when we have the outside third parties, whether they be the Trulias of the world or Zillow, I think we see maybe some outside third party pressure moving towards realtor.com to make it be the top, stay on top. I mean, do you find the outside pressure making realtor.com have to be more competitive to stay up there?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you have a competitive market, it's good for all the players, even the top player. So competition is good. When you don't have competition, you get into a situation where there's nobody pushing you. Okay, so players who really started to connect with the consumer that way were really good for realtor.com because it made sure that they're going to keep on the top edge.
I think some of the things we're seeing out there, at least my own feeling is, a lot of the information on the Trulias of the world and Zillows of the world is not all the information. It's not all the homes for sale. It's a lot of the homes for sale have been off the market, not on the market for 30, 60 days. It's not policed as much, perhaps because it's really not direct MLS feeds. So I think maybe we were talking about the subject the other day on free radicals and information out there. Give us some of your thoughts on that concept.
Sure. Conceptually, information-free radicals is information that itself erodes trust. Just as free radicals possibly could cause cancer, you don't want to have a cancer that infects the relationship and trust between the consumer and the real estate professional. So as we have information out here that is not accurate, it's not timely, what you end up doing is eroding the trust, which is really hard to get back. And I call that concept information-free radicals.
That's an excellent concept, and I think ultimately the consumers are going to make the choice regardless of what site it is, who's putting it up, and that very mode right there, as far as having all the information and relevant information, so very important. Well, thank you very much, and I'll let you get back to your interview up on stage here. Thanks, Mark.
Okay, Mark.
Find more real estate videos at BrokerIPTV.com.